Hello traders. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening depending upon your time zone. My name is Muhammad Azim and welcome to ReadyForex.com, Forex Forecast, and Elliot Wave Analysis. Okay, let us start with the Euro dollar currency pair. So, as suggested and forecasted yesterday, that euro dollar is going to print a top and it is most likely going to drop. So you see right now at this point in time, euro dollar is now trying to drop over here. Let us go over to a 4-hour time frame. Inside the 4-hour time frame, right over here, we discussed that nice spike over here right at the upper boundary of this trend channel line over here. So this upper trend line, it is providing support. Price action is currently below this median trend line, also known as middle trend line. So the way I see, market is most likely going to drop further to reach the lower trend channel line at or around 1.1413 level. Next, let us take a look at 1-hour time frame. In 1-hour chart of euro dollar currency pair, market reached the forecasted level. So that is the reason I told you guys that I do expect a top and a drop in price action of euro dollar currency pair. Now, then we discussed this scenario that once market manages to break through the bullish trend channel over here, the chances are high that price action is going to drop more. So this is exactly what we are getting right now. So this forecast, it did work, and all of my followers and subscribers who followed this forecast, hopefully you can notice the decline inside euro dollar currency pair. Now, as far as the trading the market is concerned, you can use your trading strategy to look for potential sell trading opportunities. If you are interested to learn a profitable day trading strategy, you can check out my website as well. Okay, next one is the United States dollar index. So market is rising up, the USD index, the DX is rising up over. Check out the 1-hour time frame. You see we got this bullish candlestick close. Let me zoom in a little bit. So this is what I've told you guys, that wait for bullish candlestick close, and if it happens, then it means we have a bottom in place. So right now the US dollar index is rising up, and the way I see it is probably going to rise up more. Now, how far this thing could go? Well, it depends upon the pattern. There are two wave counts that I'm working as. One is the A, B, C, X, D wave leg, bearish leg I mean, and then a bullish wave E, and then market is going to drop further. So a triangle scenario is most likely going to work. If we do get a bullish breakout above 101.96 level inside United States dollar index pair, then the chances are high that it's going to be some kind of a expanded flat scenario. Okay. Next, let us take a look at GBPUSD currency pair. We're basically expecting a top inside GBPUSD pair. So pound dollar is falling down, and we got the close below 1.3521 price level. So we got quite a steep decline here, and price action is falling down. Over here, the average daily trading range is probably going to increase as well. If you take a look at a daily time frame, this looks like to me we got this big body candlestick. Price has already moved about 128 pips over here. So the way I see it is probably going to drop more. Next, let us take a look at AUDUSD currency pair. Australian dollar versus United States dollar currency pair. So yesterday market printed a new high, but I told you guys that we have this solid resistance over here at 0.6544 level, and this is most likely going to push the market to the downside. So the way I see AUD USD is currently going down, and if you check out this scenario at this point in time, price action is trying to break below 0.6478 level. So this means expect overall strength inside the DX or the dollar index, and rest of the pairs like the Euro USD, GBP USD, or even the Australian dollar versus US dollar, these pairs are showing signs of weakness, and the chances are that the AUD USD is going to drop further. Okay, next one is the NZDUSD currency pair. Same story. If I zoom out a little bit, you can see that this level over here, it's not just a coincidence, it's a pattern. And history does not repeat itself, it's just the pattern they repeat, and when they do repeat, they have some sort of probability. So it's a high probability that the NZD USD currency pair is going to drop more in coming trading days. Today is just the beginning of the decline. Now, if you are looking for added confirmation, a good idea is to wait for the price action to drop below the round number. Let me write it down over here. 0.6 triple zero. Okay, so this is the level that we should watch for. But the way price action is falling down, there's a high probability that market is going to break through 0.6 triple zero level in next coming trading hours. So hopefully tomorrow we're going to find potential impulse bearish wave legs inside NZD-USD currency pair. Next one is the US dollar versus Swiss franc currency pair daily time frame. And at this point in time, US dollar Swiss franc is trying to find buyers, trying to find potential support over here. Okay, let's take a look at a 15 minutes chart. So over here, this was the scenario. I told you guys that we're getting some support over here right at the lower trend channel line. So we got a nice spike in price action. This candlestick, which actually left a tail below this trend line, that was my reason for looking for a bullish price action, and price actually managed to break out of this bearish trend channel as well. We even got this bullish candlestick close over here as well. So this is telling me that USD Swiss franc is going to rise up more. It's not going to be a straight line bullish leg. Obviously we're going to get some pullbacks along the way. Okay, and if you take a look at US dollar Swiss franc, let's take a look at would say daily time frame again. The overall trend is big. I must tell you, if you check out the rainbow, you can notice that the overall trend is down inside US dollar Swiss franc currency pair. Even if I go over to a 4-hour time frame, same story. It's a downtrend, but within the down pullbacks you get corrections. So and they also provide trading opportunities. So the way I see US dollar Swiss franc currency pair, it's most likely going to rise up more. But some people think it's just going to move up. No, it doesn't go that way. It is going to create pullbacks. You will get some kind of a double zigzag or maybe a triple zigzag pattern, the Elliot Wave pattern I mean. Okay, next let us take a look at spot gold. Spot gold, we got the drop in price action of gold. The way I see, it's probably going to drop more. So spot gold, the way I see, spot gold is most likely going to create a bullish pullback over here. Okay, and then expect a drop in price action of spot gold. Okay, next let us take a look at US dollar CAD currency pair. Now this is the area which is providing support right over here. So it's quite possible that USDCAD is going to rise up, and you can see right now USDCAD is firing up. This looks like to me we got a nice bullish candlestick close above 1.3605 level. So this is telling me that the USDCAD is probably going to, and obviously it's going to provide some pullbacks along the way. So what I mean by that is, let me go over to USDCAD right over here. This is the chart of USDCAD. If you check out the rainbow, obviously it's bearish. Okay, it's a downtrend going on. However, if you go to a smaller time frame, like a 15 minutes time frame, you can see we got a twist, we got a curl in rainbow, and the way I see USDCAD is going up, this trend is going to change. The downtrend is going to turn into an uptrend. Okay. Next, okay, this was for US the spot gold, I would say. This is what I'm expecting. Market is probably going to drop and then it's going to rise up. Okay. Next, let us take a look at AUDJPY currency pair. AUDJPY price action is most likely going to reach 0.618%, and we do have some other levels up there, like the 0.786 is also up there. Okay, so if we, here's the level. So the way I see, market's probably going to move sideways as far as the 1 hour is concerned. This is where we got our 1 2 3 4 5 to the downside. So after the fifth wave, obviously we expect a reversal in market. Okay, that's it for the timing from my